You're such an asshole.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Not Christmas yet, but it's a great Christmas holiday season. And the reason why is we have Al Franken. It's just, that was probably one of the nicest gifts because he's probably the most smug, inferior, subhuman piece of senatorial scum we've ever had. And we have a Clarey test request on Al Franken. Please keep me anonymous. Hey, what is Al going to come hunt you down? I just looked him up. He's 5'6". He's even shorter than me. What is he going to do? Stuart Smalley you to death? Hi, Aaron. I'd like you to do a YouTube video applying the Clarey test to Al Franken, the former U.S. Senator. All right. Al Franken, born May 21st, 1951, is an American baby boomer scumbag. No, it doesn't say. Comedian, producer, author, and politician serving as the junior United States was serving. What's Al going to do? What is him and Garrison Keillor ever going to go retire? Although I don't know. Maybe he'll be like Hillary Clinton. He'll just have to go do something because he wants him to remain relevant. Instead, he should just go be a fucking grandfather. And does he have grandkids? I don't know. He became well known in the 70s and the 80s as a performer on the television comedy show Saturday Night Live. That was comedy? Oh. After decades as an actor and a satirical writer, he became a prominent liberal politician, activist before running for a seat in the United States Senate. Early life and education. Let's go. He was born in New York City, not St. Louis Park like all you stupid Minnesotans think he was. Never mind. You Minnesotans love getting screwed over by foreigners anyway. To Joseph Franken, a printing salesman, and Phoebe Franken, born Kunst, a real estate agent. His paternal grandparents immigrated for Germany. Why does Wikipedia do that? Like, oh, his eternal... What? All right. Both his parents were Jews, and Franken was raised in a Reformed Jewish home. The Franken moved to Albert Lea, Minnesota, when he was 4 years old. His father opened a quilting factory, but it failed after just 2 years. All right, so Al doesn't come from... I kind of suspected this about Al, that even though he's a liberal douchebag, he did not seem like he came from... You just don't... Much as we may disagree with his politics, you can't disagree that he didn't have some hustle. He definitely, he worked hard at stuff. You can't blame him on that. I mean, maybe he worked hard at the wrong shit, but it's not like he was born to a blue blood family and was like the Clintons, or not the Clintons, the Bushes or the Obamas, just, well, say, let's go over to the Lafayette Country Club. Family moved to St. Louis Park, a suburb of Minneapolis, graduated from the Blake School. Now, that's interesting. Blake... That's a private school, and that's hoity-toity. So maybe his dad didn't. Maybe he spent money. I'm gonna have to give you a point. Sorry, Al. If you went to the Blake School, your parents must have had money. They must have spoiled you somehow. So he gets a point there. I did not know that. He was a member of the wrestling team. He attended Harvard College, where he majored in political science, worthless degree, with a bachelor's art in 1973. His older brother is a photojournalist. That doesn't really matter. All right, so, came from money. Sorry. Sounded pretty good. Sounded like you came from, but no. It sounds like you were born with a silver spoon. And once you said Blake, silver spoon in your mouth. Major in political science. Okay, so you never had any desire to work at all. And he began performing in high school. Longtime friend, blah, blah, blah. Performed on Minneapolis' Brave New Workshop Theater, specializing in political satire. Because the then 19, 20-year-old Al Franken knew so much about politics and the way of life. They were recruited as original writers and occasional performers for Saturday Night Live. Real job. So he was 51, graduated 73, started working 75 to 95 roughly as a writer and a performer. So he does have real work experience. You may not like Saturday Night Live, you may not like theater, but that is kind of real work. I would award him half a point if it was, he was a journalist or something, or he was a non-profit worker, but he worked for a for-profit private company. And I don't know if you know anything about the Saturday Night Live, they got to come up with that every week, and they burn out. So Al probably did do some real work, so he does have real world working experience. Was he doing now? Well, then he went over to, Air America? Which... I don't know what they were thinking about that. It's like, hey, we got CNN, we got NPR, we got NBC, and we got all the media is all left. Let's come up with another leftist. And why didn't it work? Because it was already in existence. You simply remade a new, the same product. So then he became a senator, and that's where he's been since. So he came for money. He majored in stupid shit. He does have real-world working experience. What is he doing now? Well, I think until the second he's our senator. That you get a point for that because that's not real work. I don't care what you guys say, but being a politician, a career politician, that just doesn't. So he gets a 3. He gets a 3. Would I want to have coffee with him? No. I don't. It's such basic bitch stuff to be a socialist Democrat. It's just, we want more of other people's money. We deserve other people's money. Vote for me, I'll give you other people's money. It's rank and file, 102 IQ normie land. I don't care. He's not an interesting man. I've listened to his show, and it's like, okay, you and Ed Schultz talk about how other people deserve other people's money. It's just not interesting. It's not exciting. He's not an intriguing man. He's not a deep thinker. He's a guy who got lucky because the Minnesota voters are stupid as fuck. So, and if he went to the Blake school, I don't care to, even though he's 5'6". See, with the Blake and Breck, those are the 2 private schools in the 2. Oh, there's also, what are the St. Paul ones? St. Thomas Academy, and then, what's the other one? There's these 4 schools, 2 each, east side, west side. And even though Al Franken's a short little fuck, you'd still see his nose hairs because he's always looking up because he went to the Blake school. And I don't care to talk to inferior people. I just don't. My life is too short. So. All right, that's it. You guys got Clarey test requests. You could go, well, what is his final? His final score is 3, and you don't want a high score in this. He did do some honest, real work, but it doesn't overcome just his smug superior, even though he's an inferior personality. If you guys got questions, go to assholeconsulting.com, where I, the world's only professional asshole, will not only advise and guide you as America's older brother, but we do Clarey test requests. So if there's somebody out there that you would like me to test as to whether or not they make a good politician or someone you'd like to have a beer with, hit me up over there. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.